Tribespeople from the Purple Narwhal are fleeing. So they claim. Alpha Tig has gotten stabbed in the torso and in the liver. It is in severe pain right now. I allowed Lagua to get too close. I didn't do proper kiting techniques. Ooh. Do we have not one, but 2 prisoners? 2 potential survivors? It could be. It could be. Where will you stay, though? I think I have just the place. 2 medical prisoner sleeping spots. Coming right up. Alpha, you go get healed. Fire, you go get healed. Zero Rig can capture, and Merxist can capture the 2 wounded potential future prisoners. There is no escape now. We'll come back for their weapons eventually. They just steal knives. They're not all that important. Hopefully Alpha Tig and I'm Fire live. Our doctor is Alpha Tig, so we're gonna have to have somebody else attempt the medical work. We have a skill level of 5 in Merxist, so we're gonna make you a temporary doctor to help Alpha Tig. Now we have quite a distance to go, don't we? They're gonna go rest in bed right now, which is fine. We don't need a medical bed for them necessarily yet. Come on, Merxist, hurry up. I don't know how we're gonna handle all this, actually. Alpha Tig's quite far away. Speaking of Merxist, you need to be told to only use herbal medicine, or only get herbal medicine. We're gonna focus on our own colonists first, obviously, starting with Alpha Tig. Zero Rig might need to bounce into duties there. You're not capable of being a doctor. Okay, well if they die in there, then they die in there. Oh well. We actually have a 24-hour window, I think, or more, maybe even 48 hours, where they're allowed to die without a negative mood coming over the colonists for letting a prisoner die. Alpha Tig is getting that torso patched up right now. And then the gunshot and the bruise. Okay. Alpha Tig, even though you're asleep, we're gonna ask you to try to help out here. So prioritize Lagua, who I think is suffering a little bit more. And we're gonna get I'm Fire tended to by Merxist, who has a cut on the left leg and torso from the knife. And I think those will both be patched up at the same time. So Merxist is now gonna go over and try to help already tending to Armadillo. Good call. Okay, remember all that herbal medicine that we had to gather earlier? It's all gone. Now we're gonna have to get more. So we got there at the exact same time. Lagua is dead in 0.6 hours, which I think Alpha Tig is too slow. I don't know, it's gonna be a race against time. 0.5 versus 2 hours. So we kind of timed this just right, in my opinion. We got the good doctor helping here, 0.4, 0.3, and there's the meter, 0.2. Hey, we extended it back to 0.3, which I don't think is long enough, but we fixed the left shoulder. I think you're just dead, Lagua. In 10 seconds. 8, 6, 4, 2. We tried. We tried. Lagua is dead from blood loss. It is a lost cause. Now after Merxist patches up here, we're gonna have Merxist stop and Alpha Tig start. Because Alpha Tig is the better doctor. Even though your manipulation is weakened, I still think it's better to have that. Plus we're training, which I think is important. Medical training, we're getting the fireball experience. It's just a prisoner anyways, who cares? 38%'s fine. And they're not dead. So we managed to save 1. Now the downside is, Armadillo, you do have to share the room with your deceased comrade. All night. Yeah, all night. We're not gonna eat them. Asha, thank you for another $5. Appreciate your 500 bits. For no reason, apparently. I don't know if did I do something? Do I ever do anything? He has to sleep with the dead. I know, terrifying. 2 medical emergencies. Armadillo's already been patched. Major break risk. You guys just need to get some sleep. And I think that'll lift your spirits up after that nasty encounter. Serious pain is taking its toll. When will it end? The environment is unsightly. What happened to the boar? Oh, we're gonna kill you. Crims, the boar is sleeping in your spot, as it happens. Which reminds me, we need more animal sleeping spots. in the safety of our bedrooms, of course. Do we have a pet rat? Or is it just a pet? I think it's Maid Yun. The pet squirrel needs to sleep inside. The bacon sleeping spot. We need warm clothes. It is fall now, chat, and I don't know if we started growing cotton fast enough. I didn't realize it took this long to grow. It's kind of crazy, actually. It's only 69%, 68% grown. We're 4th of April, May. And after April, May, it will be winter. And that's when we're gonna need heaters, among other things. 50 steel, 1 component. So I'm trying to put that off for as long as I can, because I would like to put it in the new buildings, the new constructions that are going in over here, which we are just now finishing up the bedroom side of things. It's kind of a big process. They're getting all of the roofs put in. Then we are going to need the hallway on the other side. So what that means for us is probably until we want to actually put the bedrooms in, probably just do this. Just kind of mirror this on both sides. And turn it into a solid wall, right? So how would I do that? I could just put doors. Just put a bunch of doors. It's gonna be wooden doors. That means there's a lot of places for them to break in. But it'll kind of be a stopgap. There we go. See what I'm saying? I'm trying to just close this up. Like, what am I gonna do with this up here? I have no idea. I have no clue. I think we're just gonna do that, actually. And then granite wall's gonna go up and then over. Okay, that's how it's gonna look. We're making like a weird centipede. But there's gonna be more butterfly wings on the right-hand side eventually. Now for the Great Hall, we have a similar issue, which is I don't really know exactly how I want to go about, like, how big is the Great Hall actually gonna be? We're just gonna start there. There's like rocks in the way. There's not gonna be a proper middle either. I have to like mine some of this out of here. Looks like gears interlocking. It actually kind of does look like gears interlocking. Clone Bay's in the other game, Bachelor Trek. That is in FTL. You guys are having a great time with 8-Ball. Hey, it's Alex. I'm a longtime YouTube subscriber, and I just saw your update video and came here to help support your content however I can. That's very selfless of you, Dubstep Project. Or Dubstep Reject. You won't be rejected here. That was like 9 minutes ago. Sorry I missed you, and thanks for being here. Happy you were able to stop by and catch me live. Maybe we'll do so again. But much love. Battleground, there's no plans, as the YouTube video stated today, no plans to make any more videos at this time. I'm focusing my efforts on streaming and trying to do that as consistently and constantly as possible. But you can catch up on RIMWORLD on Twitch whenever you'd like. It's just in the video tab at the top left of the screen. And you can find those VODs available for up to 60 days until somebody archives them. But that's when chat's going to be accessible. But if you're able to catch live, all the better, right? Hey, we finally moved Lagua the Warrior out of here. Armadillo can rest in peace now. No, wait. Lagua can rest in peace. Armadillo can sleep in peace. And we'll bury that body. I think a hauler has to take the body over here to one of our open graves. Let's chop down this tree. It's obscuring the grave sites. Playing some Wounded Horseshoes. It is kind of cold outside. It's too cold outside. I didn't know it was gonna get this cold this fast. We do have to have a heater, actually. Maybe even more than one. I think heaters in the 2 corners. Okay, and then some vents, perhaps? There's not really any good places for vents. They'd probably have to go here. Okay, so I don't know if that's enough. I don't know if 2 heaters is enough for all that space, but we do need to equalize the heat throughout the interior, because it is freezing temperatures inside here now, and it happened way faster than I thought. Is streaming that hard to do? Well, I mean, anything's hard to do 8 hours in a row without even taking more than a 5-minute break, right? But if you think about it, if I'm gonna play RIMWORLD for 8 hours today, what am I gonna... The rest of my day is spent... For example, I spent 2 hours before the stream trying to get that video ready. Because I stayed up till 4 a.m. last night just to get that YouTube video up today. And it had a technical issue that required another 2 hours today for me to... I had to re-export and re-upload it today. I may have mentioned that on the Discord. I didn't talk about it on the stream because I didn't want to complain about it, but since it's been 6 hours, this is a different me. The one YouTube video that I make after 6 months got exported with a technical issue where it erased all the background music and I had to do it again. I had already exported and uploaded it last night. I stayed up till 4 a.m. doing it. I was like, this is just exactly why I'm stopping YouTube for now. It's just too much of a headache. 6 hours in, it gets spicy and full of rants. I guess so. But yeah, I mean, streaming's hard because you're playing a game, yeah, but like, you have to stay high energy the whole time. And when I stop feeling high energy is when I turn off my stream. That's why sometimes you'll see a 5 or a 6 hour stream because I feel the energy dissipating from me and I'm like, all right, that's all I can do today. So be it. It's kind of like, take your phone. Hey, is it hard being a cell phone? Is it hard just, you know, turning on when I want you to turn on and occasionally updating and calling or texting somebody? Now take your phone and turn the brightness up to maximum for 7 to 8 hours. That's what streaming is like. How long is your battery gonna last? It's easy to just play a game for 12 hours when you're being quiet, when you keep to yourself, when you just sit there and go, okay. All right. Smelter. Okay, beds. That's what you do when you play video games. Like, that's not streaming, right? They're 2 different things. I'm trying to entertain. Whether I'm succeeding or not is kind of up to the individual, right? But that's what your phone is like when it's on lowest brightness, is just you playing Fortnite or a video game or whatever. Also, I like that the beds can go in the middle of all these rooms. That does make me happy, actually. We're gonna build them up now. You forgot the Cheetos? Yeah, the Cheetos are in the pantry. So that's why streaming is harder than just playing game, because you are turning up your brightness to 100%, or trying to. And that's why something as stupid, like you'll see streamers be like, hey, I gotta take the day off because I have a little cold. Something small and insignificant, like a cough. Having to blow your nose every few minutes. Anything that takes your mind off of the stream is hurting the quality of the stream. Gamers that are also court jesters. Sort of. I guess so, yeah. What a video gamer that guy is. Should we do some more research? We haven't done any research in a while. What would we do? I don't think we want a smith yet. Auto doors would be good eventually. Solar panels, did we always have to? Didn't used to be a research, but we should definitely research it. I think it is good that they made it a research, though. Let's get solar panels. Entertain me! Or else. Are you entertained by, like, losing RimWorld? We just built those 2 heaters, thankfully. Does someone losing at RimWorld, does that entertain you, I wonder? So the bad news is we may get frostbite if we're not inside. The good news is we did build heaters, and we do have 2 full batteries. Is that enough? Probably not. Let's get a heater in there. Maybe even also in that, well... Let's just see. What is the temperature in there? 65. We'll just do 1 more heater for now. Is it time for save scum? Actually, you know what? It is time to save again. Partners. Time to save again, partner. I didn't allow sowing here, but you know what? It doesn't matter because we're not even going to finish growing cotton. We've been growing this for forever. And now it's going to die. All the cotton plants are dead. I have to harvest all of them, I think. I believe that is our top priority. And everyone, therefore, needs to be a #1 crop grower. And they need to do that as fast as they possibly can. 0 rig. I don't think you, though. You don't have enough skill for that to actually be useful. Is growing after constructing? Yes. Why are you focusing on finishing that? Come over here and prioritize cutting cotton plants before they all die. Because the temperature is going to start going down rapidly right now, and it's up to us to produce as much cotton as we possibly can before time runs out. I'm trying to get some. I am. I hear the mooing of the muffalo. This is the second effort. Like, if we can't get any cotton, we just have to hunt all the muffalo. I think they're also being grazed on. I do think the muffalo had been eating some of these cotton plants, like that one. I believe you're right. That's why you gotta wall in your crops eventually. Why? Okay, 0 rig's doing it, that's fine. Hauling wood to wooden double bed, no. You do this now. Till I tell you to stop, actually. Who else is there? Where's I'm Fire? Wake up! If I have to manually do this until they all disappear, that's fine. Get outside and cut as much of this cotton as you can. It is 18 degrees, 17, and falling. You should see the crop durabilities start to go down once it hits a certain temperature. But they certainly won't. Yep, there they go. Cotton plant. You won't see the durability. They'll just disappear. We got as much as we could, guys. And we're still able to get a little bit more, surprisingly. Trying to eke it out here. I'm just having to babysit. There they go. They're all fading away. And Randy Random strikes in mysterious ways. And that's how they strike. That's how Randy gets you. When you least expect it, boom, it's a cold snap. In the fall, when you should have a full season before winter. All right, well, they'll bring the cotton in. I'm gonna let them sleep for now. It's not gonna deteriorate overnight. They have time. He's Dodo. Hey, what's happening? The prisoner's gonna be cold? True. You raise a good point. Which is probably why we need to move the prisoner in here somehow. Or I could just give them their own heater, which... You can move heaters, right? Yeah, you can. Okay. It's only 47 with both heaters. All right, well, get on that right away. There's no way to get the temperature over there. This is gonna be a big waste of steel. But I'll be honest, what can you do, chat? You gotta do what you gotta do. So hopefully this guy doesn't die. Hypothermia shivering. Time to wake up Zero Rig. Could use a fire? That's true, just do a fire. I like that idea better. Do a campfire in here real quick. See? Look at that! That's the power of Twitch right there. You guys just corrected something in real time, gave a good suggestion, and it was applied immediately. If this was a YouTube video, you would have just had to watch the whole episode of me forcing Zero Rig to create a power conduit and a heater all the way out there. Instead of just doing the simple thing and making a campfire. And then eventually, obviously we'll have a prison somewhere inside of the big base. It's revolutionary live technology. Streaming is crazy. Campfire is good for 2 days. That'll at least heat it up to not freezing. I don't know exactly how much this campfire is gonna do for us, even though you're still suffering from hypothermia at 14% and climbing. We're back up to 28, 30. Come on, go higher than that. 34, 35. We're above freezing now, chat. That's what's important, I think. Keeps us out of hypothermia range. You would have had to wait several days to correct misplace. You would. It's just a fact. Man, there's negative 26-degree cold snap. This is why Boreal Forest can still be challenging in the winter months, because you do have to like, I don't have any parkas yet. Hopefully we will soon. Refueling the wood fire generator, that's pretty important. We do need some closer wood. Have we been using all of it? I think we used all of it. Trees are getting a little more scarce in the neighboring areas, as you can tell. Oh, and you know what? You guys are no longer #1 crop growers. Who should be the #1 crop grower, though? It probably should be Alpha Tig with the highest skill, or at least a double fireball passion. So you'll be a #1. And then I think we have I'm Fire be a #2 backup. Are you good at this game? Compared to you? Yeah. I'm sorry. You just kind of walked right into it. No, I mean, I'd say I'm at least above average. Nick. I'd say I'm at least above average. I'm not great. I'm good enough. Look, if you're new to the stream, you gotta understand it's all in good fun. Sometimes we just have jokes at other people's expenses. That's called comedy. It's nothing personal. I don't know that person in real life, therefore. But if you just bought the game, like if someone just bought RimWorld and then I'm next to them and we're in the RimWorld tournament, yeah, I'm gonna beat them. I'm gonna roll right over them. But there's plenty of people in chat right now that have 2 or 3 times as much playtime as me and are better at the game than I am. But it's not a competition, right? Hey! I'm hunting that muffalo. See, you're not gonna just sit out here and eat my food. You just ate my beer hops. Being good is irrelevant against Randy, that's true. But Randy Random is just... Stop it! All of you, one by one. Okay, we're gonna have a Muffalo firing squad. Muffalo firing squad coming up. I've seen enough. Zero Rig doesn't need rest anymore, you're fine. They're usually tougher than that. We just had a brain shot. Yes, that was Alpha Tig. Don't be fooled by that 67-year-old partner. Okay. Alpha Tig just hit the Muffalo in the head with a revolver shot. Wowee indeed. That rarely happens. Almost never, I'd say. Next. You better stay away from my food and my land.